What's up, y'all? We back at it with another movie review, and this time we're going to be talking about the movie Drop. It just came out this week, and I got to be honest with you guys. I feel like this is a movie that I didn't see too much about. I think I might have seen the trailer once or twice, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was a really good movie, and I feel like it might go under the radar where a lot of people aren't going to talk about it because they're not going to go see it. And I feel like this is a great watch. Definitely worth going to see at the theaters. Now, the crazy thing about this movie is this is a perfect, or I would say it would be funny to see this movie on someone you're going out on a first date with. I think that whole concept would make this movie hilarious. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, no more than what we got in the actual spoilers. In the actual trailer for this movie. But pretty much, you have it where this girl, she's going on a first date with this guy she met, and she gets an airdrop. She looks at it on her phone, and you see where pretty much the airdrop is telling her, you know, they want to kill the guy she's on a date with, and if she don't do it, they're gonna kill her kid and her, her sister, who are back at her house. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's a crazy situation to be in. Like, what do you do? And pretty much you have it where they figure someone is in the building. Like, someone's got to be there watching her to know what she's actually doing, whether or not, to give the signal to kill her family. So you got this whole thing going around, like this whole thriller of trying to figure out who's there watching her. And I think that was the best part of this movie, was trying to figure out who was in on it, who is working with the corporates that's going to take out her family if she doesn't do the task that they want. And then at the same time, you got her constantly looking at her phone. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, if I'm on a date with someone and they're constantly on their phone, that's gonna make me lose interest. It's gonna make me not want to be on that date. I'm gonna cut it early and end up leaving. Surprise. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. I almost did it by accident. But yeah, all in all, a great thriller. Highly recommend you going and watch this. I will say, in this trailer, which really ended really quickly, but I will say, the third act is a little crazy, but for the most part, it is good. This movie is directed by Christopher Landon, and he did a great job. In fact, he was supposed to direct Scream 7. And after seeing this movie and how he made something that seemed like would be maybe like an hour-long movie or a special episode of a show, for him to make it stretch out this long and for it to still be entertaining, I'm very curious what his idea was for Scream 7. I know for whatever reason, he stepped down, and I'm very curious what he would have did with this movie, with that movie. But he did a fantastic job with Drop. Like I said, though, the third act is a little crazy in certain areas, but for the most part, it was a great watch. I like the thriller aspect. I like trying to figure out who the killer was, who was working with who were working together to actually try to get her to kill someone. And then at the same time, just seeing the dynamic of her on a date with someone, like the two actors that were on a date, the person that was supposed to be killed, and her, they did a great job making it feel like they were really on a first date. And actually, like, I was enjoying it. I'm like, yo, outside of what's about to go down, them meeting one another on the date and everything, I was intrigued to see where it would go until you get further into the movie and you see what's about to happen, how they want her to kill her date. But I really enjoyed it. I think it's something definitely worth watching, and you guys will probably have a great time. And if you got a first date, about to do a first date, take them to see this movie. Curious to see what the reactions would be. Let me know your thoughts down below, though, and I will catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.